Hey, wrestling fans. Welcome to another episode of 360 Wrestling Podcast TV, right here on the official YouTube channel of 360 Wrestling Podcast. And today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the huge event that took place last night, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Wrestle Kingdom 12 at the Tokyo Dome, live from Tokyo, Japan. Or I should say, here in the US, it was this morning. But it was a huge show. Of course, I'm sure everybody heard about the anticipated main event, Alpha versus Omega, Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega. I watched it live this morning, including the pre-show, over 6 hours. Hopefully all of you watched it live too, but if for some reason you didn't watch it, well, first of all, shame on you, but I definitely recommend you check out the replay. Go to NJPWworld.com to sign up. Great website and a great show that you'll definitely not regret signing up for to watch. And let's get started with the pre-show. New Japan Rumble. Just gonna real quick. Masahiro Kaharaka wins this one. Last eliminating Cheeseburger. And the kickoff, the main show, Wrestle Kingdom 12. We have the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships on the line. The Young Bucks defending against Roppongi 3K, Sho and Yo, with Rocky Romero in their corner. And the Young Bucks win this match to retain via submission at 18 minutes, 47 seconds. And now the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson, are now 7-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. Good match to kick off the show, in my opinion. Of course, the Young Bucks, you're going to see a lot of exciting action, a lot of super kicks, but also the team of Sho and Yo, Roppongi 3K, they're known as now, impressed me as well in this one. Definitely a match worth checking out if you didn't see it this morning. And the never open weight 6-man tag team championships are on the line. Suzuki Gun, Suzuka, Taichi, and Zack Sabre Jr. taking on Michael Elgin and War Machine. It's a gauntlet match, I forgot to mention. They eliminate War Machine at 6 minutes 8 seconds. And then next up is Chaos, the team of Yano, Ishii, and Trent Beretta. This is real quick elimination. Suzuki Gun is eliminated. And next up, we have Taguchi, Toge Makabe, and Juice Robinson representing Chaos. And Chaos is eliminated in this one. And now, the Bullet Club, Gorillas of Destiny, and Bad Luck Fale. And Beretta picks up the win for his team in this one by defeating the Bullet Club with the Dude Buster at 6 minutes 28 seconds. Another very good match on this show. And next up is the American Nightmare Cody representing the Bullet Club, taking on Kota Ibushi. Once again, I'm going to sound like a broken record on this episode, but another good match on this show. And one time, Cody hits a crossroads off the apron, and Ibushi landed right on his head on the floor. but it is Ibushi picking up the win with the Phoenix Splash at 16 minutes, 11 seconds. Very good match. One spot, Brandy Rhodes ends up getting splashed on the floor, but it's just a plan for a setup when Ibushi picks Maria up to check on her, or not Maria, Brandy, excuse me, Brandy Rhodes, and Cody decks him. So good match. Ibushi victorious in this one. The IWGP Tag Team Championships are on the line now. The 2017 World Tag League winner, Los Ingobernables de Japón, Evil and Sanada taking on the Killer Elite Squad, Lance Archer and Davey Boy Smith Jr. Sanada pins Smith to pick up the win and retain the championships, or win the championships, excuse me, at 14 minutes 18 seconds. The Never Openweight Championship is on the line, and it is hair versus hair. Hiroki Goto versus Minoru Suzuki. Goto wins this one 18 minutes 9 seconds. Once again, a very good match on this show. And after the match, Suzuki gets his own chair, gets in the ring, and shaves his own head. The IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship is up next, and it is a fatal four-way match. Takahashi, Kushida, Will Ospreay, and the champion, the villain Marty Scurll. Great match, once again. I know, like I said, it's going to be a broken record. Every match on this show was at least good or better. Ospreay hits a crazy moonsault off of one of the lighting grids they have set up there, and other crazy spots in this match. But Ospreay picks up the win by pinning Marty Scurll to become the new junior heavyweight champion with the ass cutter at 21 minutes 22 seconds. Definitely another match right here. If you missed the show this morning, another one that is worth checking out, and you're going to want to see the whole show from top to bottom. It's a great card. Every match on the show you're going to want to see. And now let's get back to it. The IWGP Intercontinental Championship on the line. Jay White challenging Hiroshi Tanahashi. Of course, Tanahashi, knee injury, knee problems, or his arm, I should say. And that was the main story of this match. Tanahashi selling, but Tanahashi retains the championship in this one at 19 minutes 48 seconds. Now it is time for probably the most anticipated, most hyped, talked about match on this card heading into it. One of the co-main events for the IWGP United States Champion. Alpha vs. Omega, Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega. Just like everybody, I was looking forward to this match as soon as I heard about it, as soon as it was announced. No disqualification. Chairs in this one. Brawl at ringside. And Omega retains the United States Championship in this match with a one-wing angel on the chair at 34 minutes 44 seconds. Just a crazy match. This was great. It definitely lived up to the hype and the build that they did for this match. And definitely, if you, for some reason, you can't watch the whole show, it's a long show, but definitely check out this match, Omega and Jericho. If you miss this match, you'll definitely regret it. And once again, Omega is victorious over Chris Jericho. And now it is time for the other co-main event of the evening. The IWGP Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Tetsuya Naito taking on the champion Kazuchika Okada. This is some fantastic main event. Amazing match here. And both men kicked out of each other's finishers. But in the end, Okada hits the Rainmaker for the win to retain the title. 36 minutes, 32 seconds. Great main event on a great show. That was amazing from opening match to the main events. Top to bottom. Great show. That was Wrestle Kingdom 12. And once again, I definitely suggest, if you missed the show this morning, you definitely check it out. NJPWworld.com. It's easy to sign up, or at least it was for me anyway. When I signed up for it, it was pretty easy. So I definitely recommend signing up for New Japan World and checking out Wrestle Kingdom 12. The whole show, though, really you should watch. From top to bottom, every match was at least good or better. There was a few matches that I thought were even great, and I definitely enjoyed the whole card. It was definitely worth getting up at 2 a.m. to watch Raw. All the way went off around 8:15. Then I had to hurry up and go to work, but it was well worth watching it live. But you can watch the replay, like I said. Great show. Hopefully you avoided spoilers. Unless you just watched this episode and then you already know what happened. But even if you know what happened, watch this show anyway. New Japan Pro Wrestling. In my opinion, the best wrestling promotion in the world right now. And that's it for this episode of 360 Wrestling Podcast TV. And remember, you can like 360 Wrestling Podcast on Facebook, on Twitter, at 360 Wrestling Pod, the Instagram 360 Wrestling Podcast. You already know about the YouTube channel, but give this video a thumbs up, comment on it, and if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, the email is lb360. That's the old one. Don't email that one. 360 Wrestling Podcast at gmail.com. If you have any questions or comments or anything, 360 Wrestling Podcast at gmail.com. And until next time, hope to have more episodes of 360 TV, 360 Wrestling Fanatic, more episodes of the podcast up soon. But until then, I am Lance, and I am a wrestling fanatic.